All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld a heart bar in here using the synergiSTICKS. This is a real easy way I found to weld stuff up. And when you're fitting, you don't want to fit real tight, because if you fit real tight like a fitter, what's going to happen is you're not going to have room for your the sticks to flow down in there. And this is just low temperature sticks, and you can do it with a regular MAP gas torch. And what you do is you take and you want to heat it up. I've kind of heat these up and scrubbed them down just for the purposes of the video to help them go a little bit faster. But you heat them up, and you heat them up pretty good. You don't want to get them hot enough to weld, but then you'll just scrub all your edges. And make sure you scrub real good. I'm not scrubbing right now. I'm kind of just showing you how to do it. That way, I'm just doing it for the video, you know. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tin your ends. And what I mean by tinning your ends, you want them to flow in and flow the rod on there. And you want to keep your rod away from it. You want your material to get hot enough to melt the rod. I'm having Danvers drop that side because it's you don't want the wind to be blowing, because it'll just make the temperature drop real fast. See it now starting to, so you can just wipe it on there. See, it flows like water. And you just want to make sure you get all your edges. Every place you think you're going to have it stuck to, you just want to get it. And it's really important to get it down to the bottom, because this is going to, once you heat it up and it flows in there, it's going to flow like water. So if you don't get it to the bottom, your weld's not going to go all the way to the bottom. This, you only have to weld from one side. So you want to make sure you get it all the way to the bottom. That's pretty important. See, it's starting to flow like water now. It's kind of crumbling off, so it's not near as hot. You just want it to flow on there, or it's not hot enough. See how it's flowing real easy now? And make sure you get down on the bottom. And when you're scrubbing it up, make sure you get down to the bottom too. Make sure you scrub everything real good that you want. See, that's not hot enough. See how it's kind of breaking off? Get your rod off, let your rod cool down. And see how that didn't stick? It just kind of blew off to the side. Your material wasn't hot enough to take it. See, now it's flowing. Let it heat up a little bit more. You'll get to watch what you put on there. Now your material's hot enough. It's just wipe it on there. It looks like water. Get down to the bottom. Everywhere you're going to put it. Other side. You're just tinning your edges. And you want to make every place you want that to stick, you want to make sure your edges are thin. You ain't got to pile a bunch on there. We're going to move this around, set it exactly where we want it. Fit it in there. Now it's not going to fit tight because you built up, or I have built up too much on there. But watch what's going to happen here in just a second. It's all going to flow and just fall right down in there. it's starting to turn now. It's all looking like it's one piece. Take it, push it right down in there. See how it got together? Now you just want to take your rod, because now you've thrown it in there. You're just going to pack a little bit of material in there, right? Make sure you get down to your bottoms. Let it run. Once it runs, kind of just wave it back across there. That way it makes sure it gets all in the edges. Go to your other side. And you'll see it, it'll all turn like water and it'll just run together. And then once that happens, it's time to start just adding more material in there. See it turning, see it running, just add it in there. That's it. The good part about this rod, you don't have to worry about getting it too hot and blowing it out, because this rod melts at 732 degrees. The aluminum melts at about 1150. So you don't have to worry about getting it too hot and really blowing everything out. And now you're just going to wait. It's going to turn to, see over here, it's starting to turn to a tin color, where this one's still liquid. Like you can see it. See over there? Now it's starting to get hard. We'll just go in and clean this up. I'll show you the back side of it. I'll grind it all up, make it look pretty for you, and I'll show another video here in a second.